morning and a very warm welcome to yet another episode of the We Talk Talent series. Those who have been following us know that the We Talk Talent series is a special initiative by the Economic Times ETHRWorld, where we interview senior HR and talent acquisition leaders to discuss everything surrounding the human capital management space. And I'm very delighted to welcome today's guest with us, Ranjith TP, Head of Recruitment, Volvo Group. Welcome, Ranjith.
Thank you, Priya.
So a little bit about Ranjith. Ranjith comes with 20 years of vast experience across HR, resource management, and talent acquisition functions. Currently, as head of recruitment for Volvo Group, he is responsible for envisioning the roadmap for recruitment, driving strategies, and implementing operational priorities aligned with the overall organizational mandate. In addition to this, he is driving talent sourcing and technology implementation for the Volvo Group globally. Prior to joining Volvo Group, Ranjith was head of talent acquisition for India at Epsilon and has also worked with Wipro Technologies, Capgemini in past. He's passionate about process optimization and using analytics in human resource management, teaching and exploring new ideas in HR and analytics. So without any further ado, I will straight jump into my question and would ask you, since we have been through a lot of change in past few years, and that has also opened a new doorways of the new skill demands. And obviously the talent war, the OG, has been going on for quite some time. So with that, I would like to ask you, according to you and your industry demands, what type of skills shortage is causing the talent war?
Thank you, Priya. Thank you for good introduction and a nice question as well. Okay. So I believe that for every recruitment person, talent attraction is one of the biggest challenge always. Whether irrespective of any industry, it is the case. So, and especially for automotive industry, it is much more intense and severe, because there are only few players in the market and the pool of available resources are not very high. So we always find there's a crunch for talent. When it comes to our domain and industry, I see that there is a lot of demand for engineers with experience in vehicle technology domain or electromobility domain, battery management systems, and designing skills, architects, all those kind of skills are in huge demand. And it is technology which always brings that premium to the talent. But at the same time, I would say that the major challenge is on the soft skill aspect. So it's not only the technology, but that is very well known and we all know that. But when it comes to hiring the top talent, it is not about the technology. It's about the attitude, and it is about the right mindset, which always plays a bigger role. So when it comes to talent war, I would say that it is not the technology part plays a bigger role. It is about having that right mindset, right soft skills like communication, leadership skills, or ability to work in teams, conceptualize, come out with some innovative ideas. All these things are playing a major role. So I would like to reiterate this, that it is not only the technology which plays a major role in this talent attraction, because there are so many people with a lot of technology, but when it comes to hiring, it is about the person's ability to work in teams, grow in the organization, come out with some new ideas, and communicate that, which plays a major role. So that differentiates the talent which are ordinary and extraordinary. So this is my view.
Yeah, Ranjith very rightly mentioned. Past few years have shown us the importance of soft skills as in focus. So with that, I would like to ask you, how do you see the importance of soft skill evolving in future? As you also mentioned that now companies are also looking for, more importantly, focusing on soft skill as well, along with the technical, of course. That's the needed for the job.
Yeah, soft skills are going to be the major differentiator between normal regular employee and the talent. So understanding of the technology and getting into deeper aspects of technology, it is one part of this whole uh, demand. But something good about technology is that that is something which can be taught or something which you can easily acquire compared to acquiring a soft skill. So I believe that in the future, soft skill will play a major role because many of the technologies which we talked about today, it can be replaced by artificial intelligence or some of these technologies which are making technology a little bit understanding of technology more and more relevant, and technology agnostic platforms are coming up, and also AI is making life much more easier and simpler for people, even without understanding of the technology. Many of the developers can work on using the help of some of the artificial intelligence platforms. For example, to drive my point, earlier web development was one of the big skill. It required years of practice and learning. Now there are so many platforms which makes web development so simple, and even an ordinary person without much of practice can develop a website now. So similarly, there are so many other technologies also becoming or taken over by artificial intelligence platforms and the ready-made platforms which are available. But the soft skills will become one of the major differentiator when it comes to the talent and demand in the job market. For example, ability to work in teams, collaborate, because of this kind of situation where people just taught us that it is not always being present in the office, which is absolutely important. It is required ability to work in collaboration within the team, uh, remotely sometimes. And going forward, I think the world is going to change. Uh, more and more people working, not coming to office, remotely working, connected on net, on internet. So this kind of situations will arise. So what will make an employee successful in future probably would be the ability to work in an uncertain environment, work in collaboration, being transparent, be able to change according to the situation, and one big skill would be to be resilient. That is, whatever happens, drive towards the goal. So this, and also empathy while working with the teams, the individuals should have good interpersonal skills. So some of these skills will play a major role in making an employee successful or unsuccessful.
Thanks, Ranjith. Those are some very insightful points that you shared with us, especially that the AI is so advanced nowadays that the technical aspect mostly can be handled through AI as well. And the importance of soft skill is going to be multiplied in the future only. So thank you so much for all those points. So I would like to ask my next question, and in this question, I would like to ask you, what are the most prominent challenge organization in India face while utilizing the gig economy at its full potential? As you also mentioned that now is the time that people should get used to handling the remote setups and all that, which has also given a boost to the gig economy. But we see organization face some of challenges in using it to its full potential. So if you could share some of them with us.
Yeah, I think gig economy is or gig workers are going to be a norm for the future. More and more people would like to work at their own pace, at their own terms. So these independent contractors or gig workers are going to be one of the major stream of talent supply in future. So organizations need to, all recruiters like me should try to see how to utilize those kind of talent available in the market now. And there are so many platforms, so many people who are available as gig workers now. So it's one of the very important channel of talent availability for recruitment teams as well as for any organization. when it comes to India, this has not caught up so well yet, but there are so many people doing it. But still, in normal or the regular stream of mainstream area, it has not come up as a big thing yet. And I'm sure that it is going to be one of the trends in the future. For this, at this point of time, why it is not becoming one of the major stream of hiring, what I believe is that we are, as an economy, as a society, we are not yet prepared to handle this kind of workers. One is that we don't have a formal, dependable platform for gig workers. Some of those platforms like Fiverr and such kind of platforms are available, but at the same time, for the companies to depend on one platform and then hire someone, this has not developed yet. Secondly, our legal system, where there are so many loose ends, how to handle the challenges of gig workers employing in a company like ours. So we do not have a clarity on that yet. I think these are some of those things, and then there is a mindset as well. There's a big mindset change which is required in our society compared to countries like US or Europe. We are still not accepting gig workers as our one of the major channel of hiring yet, which is a big challenge for us in India as of now. And I think over a period of time it will change soon. And some of the things which we need to be careful about is that when we hire gig workers, probably we'll have to look at how an employee's skills can be considered for hiring rather than their experience, year of experience. Because many conservative organizations, they look at years of experience than the level of skills an individual has. So that is one thing which probably will have to change to consider gig workers as because many of the gig workers would not have a continuous flow or the chronological experience in certain areas. They would be doing different things, and the profile would look completely different from the regular engineers or the employees which we get in the market now. And then probably we need to look at training our employees internally and making them more comfortable working with gig workers, and consider gig workers as one of the potential channel of hiring. So this kind of mindset change has to happen to make gig workers as one of the mainstream source of talent.
Yeah, I totally agree. Mindset is the first challenge that organization needs to overcome to utilize its full potential.
Yeah.
So with that, I would like to jump into my last question and ask you if you can share with us some of the initiative that Volvo is doing to have a more diverse workforce.
Okay, so Volvo has been in the forefront of changes in bringing in diverse workforce. We have some of the pilot programs, some of the most recognized programs in the industry. And it is not only, when we talk about diversity, it is not only about many times we have this habit of recognizing or identifying diversity as gender diversity, so which is not the true sense of the word. We as an organization, we have the culture of recognizing people, identifying, respecting the individuals, coming with the different thought processes, backgrounds, etc., which has been one of the values of our organization. Respecting people, bringing different work cultures or different cultures and experiences. That I think without doing anything extra, that is part of our DNA. So that respect and ability to bring in all kinds of people, because our organization is operating in almost all the countries across the world, and we have operations in most of the big countries. So that way, it is part of our culture. And some of the initiatives we are conducting or running in Volvo. One of the program is about hiring women hiring, which is hiring women who have taken a break in the career, and it is called Excel Her. We hire people who have taken a break in the career and then train them for 9 months and then absorb them as part of our workforce. That is one of the most visible programs, and there are so many other programs which is run internally to bring in that culture of being accommodative, being open for different cultures, different backgrounds, and different sexual orientation, all those things. So there are so many programs which are happening inside the organization. So what we believe is that it is not only the diversity is not only about the physical or visible diversity, it is a color or sex or gender or any of those which are visible. It's about assimilating different thought processes, understanding and accommodating and welcoming people with different kinds of background and thought processes and experiences. That is what the diversity is about in Volvo.
Thank you, Ranjith, for sharing all those points. I totally agree with your point when you say that the diversity is not just associated with the gender and it is embedded in the culture of Volvo. That's so great to hear. Thank you so much for your time today. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much, Priya. Nice talking to you. Good day to you.
Thank you. Thank you, audience. This is it for this episode. We will meet you back for the next episode. Thank you so much.